Hello, I'm Tracie Mahan, and I'm doing the 5-card poll for the weekend of January 17th, 18th, and 19th. And remember, if you are watching this at a different time, it's okay because it still holds a message for you and you're drawn to it for a reason. So go ahead and take a listen. And also just updates, Jason and I have a new video coming up. Hopefully this week that'll get up there. And there's some really interesting things going on. So you're going to want to watch that one. It comes up on Jason's page first. So Jason Ballet at QRE. Yes, QRE. I always do that. Go over there, find his page if you're not part of that, because it'll come up there first and then it'll come here. But of course, I love it when you watch it here because it's always very helpful for me to respond to you when you're commenting on my page. So look for that. And also a workshop coming up in March. Not a lot of details on that yet, but it is March 21st and 22nd in San Rafael, California. And it will be about channeling and learning to channel and different varieties of ways of channeling, and also bringing in your light language and speaking light language, prayer, that type of thing. So it'll be a really fun workshop and it's really going to take us out there. So if that is something of interest, stay tuned. We're working out the details, and that will be showing up on my website, and I'll also talk about it in the videos so you'll know when it's coming up. But if it's of interest, maybe go mark it on the calendar. San Rafael, California on March 21st and 22nd. Okay, let's go see what the weekend has in store. Okay, so here we go. We have the Hidden Realm Tarot, the Inner Realm Tarot, and the, which one is this one? The Vintage Wisdom in the middle. Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards. And all that information, or the names of those decks, will be in the write-up below. I'm going to work with, just real quick, this one is the Wild Offering Oracle. We're going to pull one card out of that, and that's this deck right here. And we're just going to ask, what do we want to start with for this weekend? What's the card that we want to start with? Compassion. As you pray each day for the greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-accepting. May I see myself as you see me. That is a beautiful card right there. And let's see if I can bring it up even better. Compassion. All right, what a great way to start. Love me. I love me. Let me see me the way God sees me. That's a great message. Okay, now let's get started. We've got the 5-card poll. For those of you who are new, there's going to be 5 positions for these cards. And so we're going to start with the first position being how you go into the week. Second position, what you bring with it. Third position, what's hidden from you. What is it you're not seeing? Fourth position, what is your action step? And the fifth position, what is the outcome? So we're asking this deck of cards, this beautiful little deck of cards. What is it that would be in the highest and best good for us to know as a collective for the 17th, 18th, and 19th? And for those of you who are new to my page, as I was seeing some new people coming in this last week, thank you, welcome. I hope you enjoy the page. There's a lot that goes on here. I do this twice a week, or at least try to, where I'm drawing cards to just give us some guidance for our week and our time. And the other things that I do, or if I have an ascension session that I can share and I have time to edit it, that's been the new challenge, having the time to edit that and get it out to you guys. I try to share those. And also Jason and I do the channeled videos where we ask the channel, the Octorian channel, what is it that we need to know as a collective, and bring in that channel. And it's just been some really crazy stuff coming through lately of insights and different things that are happening. So very cool. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying that, and the information is helpful, and the healing prayers, light language is helpful, and everybody's enjoying that. Okay, first card, how we're going into it. Second card, what are we bringing with us? Third card, what is the hidden aspect or element that we're not seeing? Fourth card, what is that action step? And the fifth card, what is the outcome? Now, let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of shuffling here. There we go. Then we're going to go for the vintage cards, and we're going to ask the same thing. What is it that would benefit us to know as a collective for 17th, 18th, and 19th? We got some snow over here in this part of Oregon that I'm in. Just a little bit, just a little dusting of snow. For those of you who are in the very snowy areas, you're probably all laughing at me because it really is just a dusting. Okay, first card. I'll go in. Second, what are we bringing with us? Third card, what's hidden? What is it we're not seeing? Fourth card, action step. Fifth card, outcome. Okay. Last deck of cards. Eeks. They're not shuffling very good for me. Hold on. Let's see. We're asking these cards. What is it that you can tell us as a collective for January 17th, 18th, 19th? Very nice. Whoop. It's going to tell us a whole stack of things. That's what it's going to tell us. Okay. Moving in. Bringing with us. Hidden. Action and outcome. All right. Now, I like to do the little pendulum, but I kind of shuffled my desk around, so I'm not sure if I know where it's at. There it is. Okay. All right, so we are asking to please show us yes. Perfect, thank you. Please show me no. Perfect, thank you. And I'm going to ask, are all of these cards the correct cards for this reading for the collective today? Thank you, and is this the correct outcome for the collective? And that's still a yes. Okay, perfect. Let's get rolling. Let's find out what this has to say. How are we going into it? You know what? This totally makes sense to me because the first card I see is one that says there is a little bit of chaos, but some of it could be playful. There could be a playfulness, but there could be chaos. There could be disorder. So there is a theme of getting things in order lately. Now, the other two cards that go with this is a journey. This is part of your journey. It's empowering to you if you are embracing it. You need to trust the process. There's transformation in this for you and a higher vision for you. And you need to have patience. You need to be still is what I'm getting. And that I'm reading this where she's on the deer. The deer to me is stillness. It's patience. We got birds, we've got butterflies, we've got transformation, we've got higher vision, we've got the sun coming through. And then we got this card here, which is just about the progress. You're making progress, you're gaining confidence, you're gaining power, you're gaining perspective. This is your journey. So that is how you're going in. You've had a week of probably lots of different things going on. And I know that everyone I've talked to, it just seems like there's been, for lack of a better word, there's drama somewhere. There's something going on that is kind of an upheaval of things, rather it's affecting you directly or indirectly. It's happening. Chaos. But there's also been some playfulness, some fun, some lightheartedness coming in as well. Even with the chaos, it can come in that way. So you could be experiencing one or the other or both. And just know that all of it, if you go with the flow, and that is the theme of 2020, go with the flow. Because the flow, this stuff that's happening is shifting your life. It's moving you into a place where you're stepping into your power, your journey. You're getting a new perspective. Things are happening for you. Okay. So that is part of what is being presented here. Now let's look at the next row of cards. What are you bringing into it? You're bringing in knowledge. You're looking at the brighter picture. I'm loving this. You're bringing in a full cup. You're bringing in emotional aspects to this that could bring you into a place of really being emotionally fulfilled. And so this, whatever this is that you're going through, it is creating something that's opening the door for you You're going to have knowledge. You're going to have a different vision with it. You're going to have a different way of looking at things. And you're going to find the beauty in it, whatever it is that's happening. You're going to look at the bright side. You're going to see the beauty in it. Maybe the beauty is easy to spot for some of you. Maybe it's real obvious what the beauty is. Now, this one also carries a romance frequency with it. And with that romance frequency, this could all be settling down in that aspect of things. So for those of you who are in the romance, who are trying to figure something out with somebody, that's all happening as well. And trust the chaos around it. It's going to bring you to, as long as you are both working through it, it's going to bring you to a better place. If maybe the chaos is a separation or it's not working out, then trust it. Because your spirit team really, really wants you to be happy. The universe really, really wants you to be happy. And when you're not happy, or there's a situation that you're in that is not going to bring you happiness, they are going to bring it to light for you so that you can take a better look at it. They're going to show it to you. You don't get to lend that blind eye to it anymore. So what is it that you're not seeing? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go back to the chaos. There could be some conflict going on. I'm going to lay these cards down in a minute, but I just really need to focus on them for a second. There's some truth that's coming out. It might be your truth. Who are you? What do you really want? I mean, here we got this guy contemplating, and we got this saying, hey, look at the truth. Something might be painful in this chaos, or you may have just gotten out of something painful. You might be in it, you might be getting out of it, but it's time to really look at it and reveal to yourself what it is you truly want, or what the other person's real motive is, or what that job really means, or, are you compromising? What is your truth? And look at it. This is your opportunity to reflect. That is reflecting right there. And so if you haven't done that, because this is in the hidden column, this is something that maybe you haven't done. Maybe you haven't sat with it. Maybe you've been too focused on what's going wrong, and you're not sitting with it saying, why is it going wrong? And maybe this is your opportunity to do that and look at the conflict. That goes up here. Look at the conflict. Because when you do, the thing that you're not seeing is that it creates freedom for you. It's a freedom card right there. It creates freedom, truth, hope, future. It gets you more connected with yourself, with the spirit of you, with spirit itself. So go into this knowing that you're truth seeking this weekend. Find your truth. If there's anything going on in your life that isn't working, it's time to sit with that and figure it out, okay? That was my mommy voice. You sit with that, you figure that out. Okay. Don't think I'm getting off the hook here either. There's always stuff for me to figure out too. Okay, so your action step. Now, we get the Hangman card. That to me says, don't act right now. Just pause that. Get into this reflection stage. Look at what's going on. Find the beauty in it. Get the knowledge from it. This is an opportunity for you to refine things. Get curious about it. Look at it. Find your truth. That is your action step. Finding your truth, which is also right here. So that is that going in and being quiet. Be still. Be still and just look at this and look for the transformation it holds for you. What you want here, okay, so with this card, this last card is stability, success, even wealth. There could be wealth of knowledge, financial wealth. You're just moving into, when you sit with this versus reacting to it, you're going to move into a much more stable place for yourself and anyone else involved, really. So it is a really good time for you to just look at what's going on in your environment. Pause. They're saying don't act, don't react, and don't act right now. This is a time for you to seek your truth, your truth. It's in two different places. Ponder, think about it, reflect on it, gain your knowledge, look at the beauty in all things. Where are you gaining something from it? Where is it bringing you something good? I like that. Awesome. Oh, you guys, this is such a good outcome. Okay. So you're doing all this work, right? Because Tracie doesn't pull cards unless there's work involved. And so we're doing all this reflective work. We're just going quiet and going inside and saying, okay, what's with the chaos? What's happening? What is that bringing me? What am I learning from this? How can I grow from this? Where's the beauty in it? Where's the bright side? What's my truth? You got truth in here so much. What's my truth? And then all of that, that's your action step. What is the outcome? You have a new look on things. You're going to have a new outcome. You're going to have a new beginning with this. There's so much that could be offered with this as it is. So it's very important to take these reflective steps, because there's something beautiful. There's an outcome that's waiting for you. There's balance in this, and I can't make this up. There's two cards that say balance. So you got balance, high spirits. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just cleared this thing that has been driving me nuts, because I actually took the time to look at it and find my truth in it. I find where I'm in despair, where I'm in conflict with myself, because that outside world is reflecting my inside world. Whatever that chaos is, I need to look at that. I need to understand what it is and learn from it. I need to ponder and reflect on it. And I need to pause so that I can have this new beginning. I need to trust what's going on. I need to look at the beauty of what's going on around me. Even if it looks like chaos, there's something beautiful in there for me. It's helping me find my freedom, my truth, and my balance. Okay, and again, up here, this is empowering me. This is helping me to refine myself. This is a time for me to look at the conflict within so I can clear it and bring in stability, insight, balance. All of it is saying the same thing, you guys, and it's beautiful. And I'm not going to pull any more cards on this because I think it's self-explanatory. So with that all being said, please go to my website, traciemahan.com, if you are interested in doing an ascension activation session. Always, there's so many fun things to report on that. If you follow me on Facebook, I've been trying to post little tidbits of the ascension sessions, because I haven't had time to really look if there's anything I could make as a recording for you guys at this time. It's just 2020 saying, hey, let's go full speed ahead, and that's kind of what's been happening. So I've been trying to get on there and at least post little quick stories about what's happening in the sessions. So if you're on Facebook and would like to follow that, go find me. Tracie Mahan CHT is my page, and you'll find, that's where I post a lot of things. My website, I post, I'm going to be putting the workshop on the website as soon as I can get that going, written up. So if you want to know more details about that, please go to the website, traciemahan.com. And the link for that stuff is down below. Jason and I did the video. That's coming out hopefully this week, and you guys can have that to look forward to. Some new information, some interesting information. Would love to hear your input on that when you watch it. We love your comments. I love your comments here. You guys are always so supportive, and I cannot tell you how important that is when, we're putting ourselves out there like this, and you guys are receiving it so well, and receiving it with such great open hearts, and sharing your stories, and thank you for that. And I love seeing your posts down below. That's wonderful. Now, for those of you who have been waiting for the Light Language Project, the prayer, the World Prayer, we are getting together on Sunday, as many as possible, to do the Light Language Prayer. I'm hoping to get that out in the next week. As soon as that's done, I'm going to attempt to get it all put together on Sunday and get it posted, but we'll see how that works out. That's my intention. So watch for the Light Language Prayer for the World. It's going to be, my intention is 5 minutes of prayer to release trauma from our planet and from us, from all living things on the planet. And so that is the intention with the prayers. with the light language prayers. And thank you to everyone that's been participating in that and your patience with me as I was traveling. Right after I announced I wanted to do that, then I ended up traveling. So that kind of put us on pause. And so, all right, that is happening. It's going to happen Sunday. I'm also going to be on Circle of White Light Radio Sunday. I believe that's going to be at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. And I'll have links for that on my website and on my Facebook page. So if you follow me on either of those, you'll be able to find that. If I think about it, I'll even put a link here, but that takes extra thinking for me sometimes to remember to come back and edit these pages and put the link there. Okay, I think I caught you guys all up. I love you. Thank you for your support. You guys are so amazing. And I love hearing how things are expanding for you guys as you listen to these videos and how all of these things are starting to shift and transfer for you. So thank you so much for sharing. Love you guys. See you next time.